Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Jay from Finnegan. Just now, my colleague introduced the SPS cornice for you. Finnegan is the leader in the insulation field in China. We produce SPS foam board, SPS cornice, and underfloor heating board. Also, we produce the SPS production line. Now I will introduce the underfloor heating system to you today. We know underfloor heating system is very popular in China, in lots of countries. Before, lots of families use this traditional. This is the traditional underfloor heating system. Many families use this underfloor heating system before. It is the 4 of 4 and 2 for underfloor heating insulation parts. That is SPS foam board, edge strip, aluminium foil tab, steel wire mesh, reflective film, and step. This material is composed of this traditional underfloor heating system, like this one. See, SPS foam board, edge strip, reflective film, step, and this is heating tube. Now more and more families use this module for underfloor heating insulation parts. This module is an integration of these 4 materials. This module can state of these 4 materials. In other words, if we use this module board, we don't need these 4 materials. For this module, they have 2 main functions. One is insulation effect. It can reduce the heating loss from the floor to stairs. 2. It can fix the tube. You see, it can fix the tube and also can fix the tube distance. About the module heating system, according to the heat resources, we can reduce the electrical underfloor heating system and water underfloor heating system. According to whether it is backfield, it divided into dry underfloor heating system and wet underfloor heating system. Today, I will introduce the dry underfloor heating system and the wet underfloor heating system. First, I will introduce the dry underfloor heating system. Look at this board. It is composed of the SPS foam board with the aluminum plate. This board mostly used for dry underfloor heating system. It don't need a cement backfill. And the SPS foam board is the insulation layer, and the aluminum plate is the thermal conductive layer. For about this board, the SPS, we have the yellow, blue, and white colorful choice, and this SPS foam board thermal conductivity is 0.028, and the water absorption is less than 1%. Also, for the fireproof, we have B1, B2, and B3 for your choice. And about the compressive strength, most customers use the 300 kPa. Also, we can make a more compressive strength according to customers' requirement. For the XPS, we can produce 150 kPa to 1000 kPa. So, customer can have a lot of choice according to your requirement. For the XPS, for the aluminum foil type, the thickness is 0.22 millimeter. For this board, its feature have this is good insulation, SPF board, high compressive strength. We can make at least 250 kPa. Also, we can make 1000 kPa. So this board is high compressive strength, and also it can have good thermal conductivity because this XPS foam board with aluminum plate is this board have the aluminum plate. The aluminum plate have a high heat transfer efficiency, and also this board have friendly environmental. Okay, now I will introduce this board production step. Step 1. We will produce the XPS foam board with the XPS production line and cut correct size. The size according to the customer's requirement. Most customers use the length is 1200 millimeter. The width is 600 millimeter, and the thickness is 30 millimeter. Step 2, we will, after finishing production, we will stay the XPS foam board at least 2 days. 2 days later, we will cut this groove. For this groove, according to the customer's pipe diameter requirement. Generally, the customers need the 16 millimeter diameter. Also have 20 millimeter diameter. Step 3, we will cut the aluminum plate. Also, we will place the groove, the aluminum groove. This aluminum groove, the diameter is the same with the XPS groove. Step 4, we will put some glue on XPS surface. On this XPS surface, then put this aluminum plate on the XPS surface. Step 5, we will place this XPS with the aluminum plate on the machine and let them integration completely. Step 6, we will pack them and deliver them. We pack them in carton. About 26 pieces, 1 carton. Okay, this is the production step. Now I will introduce the installation step. Step 1, we will use this aluminum, this step, edge strip. Also, please make sure the ground must be clean and flat. Step 2, we will put this bolt on the ground. Step 3, we will use this aluminum foil type 2 bolt spacing. Step 4, then we will put this heating tube into groove. Like this one. It don't need this step. The groove can fit the tube. Step 5, we will lay on the wooden floor on this board. It is very easy to construction. Okay, now I will show you the video for the installation. Okay, just now we see the installation video and know this dry underfloor heater system is very easy to construction. And this underfloor heating system advantage have one, it convenient to construction. Two, and it can save heat and save cost because it don't need cement backfill, so it can save heat. 3, it have good thermal conductivity because this aluminum have high efficiency conductivity. Step 3, and this underfloor heating system have, because it is dry underfloor heating dry type installation, so it is a low carbon environmental. 4, and this underfloor heating system is friendly environmental. 5, and this system have faster heating and energy saving. Okay, this is the dry underfloor heater system. This board is used for dry underfloor heater system. Now, next, I will introduce the wet underfloor heater system. Look at this board. This board is composed of the EPS with the HIPS. This white is the EPS foam board, and this film is the HIPS. And this module is mostly used for the wet underfloor heater system. For this EPS is the insulation thermal, and this HIPS is the heater thermal conductivity layer. For this module, we have 3 series. This is S series, and this is E series, and this is C series. Also for this module, we have connected type and split type. This S series and E series is connected type. The EPS foam board with the HIPS, you see they are connected. This one and this one, they are connected. And this D series is split. The EPS foam board with the PS is split. You see, that's split. Okay, now I will introduce the three series. First, the A series. The A series, the EPS with the HIPS connected by the steam heating, and this service is very smooth. For this S series, we have the size. Length is 1,370 millimeter, and width is 820 millimeter. We have two thickness. One is 40 millimeter. 40 millimeter is used for the 16 diameter type, and for another thickness is 44 millimeter. It is used for the 20 diameter pipe. For this board, we have the HIPS different color. This is black color. We also have green color, yellow color, blue color. The color customer can choose according to their preference. Okay, and for this board, the insulation thickness is 20 millimeter. Also, for this board, we pack them 12 pieces, one carton. 150 container can put about 2,400 square meter. This is the S series. Now I will introduce this is the E series. You see, the E series service is different the S series. The S series is more smoothly. So the E series, because they are different process production. The EPS with the HIPS connect by the electric heating, and this series S series heating is by the steam heating. It's a different process. For this E series, we have the size. The length is 1,320 millimeter. The width is 720 millimeter. Also, we have two thickness for choice. One thickness is 37 millimeter. The 37 millimeter thickness is used for the 16 millimeter diameter pipe. And another thickness is 41 millimeter. 41 millimeter is used for the 20 millimeter pipe, heating pipe. For this heating pipe, this is 16 millimeter pipe diameter. And for this board, the thickness, insulation thickness is 18 millimeter. Also, for this E series, we have yellow, blue, green, black color for choice. If you need another color, also we can make it. Also, for this board, we pack them 12 pieces, one carton, and 15 container. It can put about 2,600 square meter. Okay. Now I will introduce the D series. The D series, the EPS with the PS layer is split. For this series, we have the size is 1400 millimeter, the length, and the width is 800 millimeter. The thickness is 28 millimeter. This 28 millimeter thickness is used for the 16 millimeter diameter pipe. And this board, the thermal insulation thickness is 10 millimeter. Okay, for this board, we also have different color for choice. Also black, green, blue, and yellow for your choice. Okay, for this Modular Pro head, I will introduce the installation step. Step 1. Also dig the edge strip and make sure the ground must be flat and clean. Step 2. We will put this board on the ground. For this board, they have they have the snap joint. It don't need the aluminum tab to tap these two spaces. Okay, this have snap joint. Don't need the aluminum plate. Step 3, we can put this tube on the groove, Step 4, then pouring the cement on it. Because this is the wet underfloor heating system, so it needs the cement backfill. Step 5, then lay on the wooden floor or tile on it. Also, okay, I will show you the video for the installation step. Okay, welcome back. Just now, we see this wet underfloor heating system installation, and no, it is very this advantage have one This is very easy to construction too, and also it can save the heat and the cost. 3. And this board also can have the good thermal insulation. 4. And this board also have the sound insulation. 6. 5. And it's not easy to leak. And this is the wet and floor heat system advantage. Okay, just now I introduced the dry and floor heat system and the wet and floor heat system. And now, if you interested in our this XPS foam board with aluminum plate and this EPS with HIPS board, please contact us. And this is our email. Also, you can add my WhatsApp is 0086 150 05 181 839. Okay, okay, this is our production. Thank you for your time. Thank you.